Well, hello there, chums. This is not No Man's Sky. No, this is Black Desert Online, and it's a Sunday, so this is outside of my normal broadcasting schedule, chums. And yeah, I'm bringing this content to you as an additional bonus to your No Man's Sky content. Aren't you lucky? Well, we'll find out, because yeah, it's time to play this. And I am hoping if there's anybody in my live chat to perhaps pass their judgment at the end of the live stream on what they feel and whether they think that they would be picking it up. Yeah, so here we are. Let's hit start. It looks luscious already, doesn't it? That does look nice. But this over at the side here, this does not look nice. To me, this looks like they're trying to sell me additional contact. Now, I spent 23 quid on this game, so I wouldn't really want to spend more to try and unlock extra things. But I have heard that you can buy pets, and they help you sort of grind and bring in additional stuff. So, yeah. Anyway, let's crack on. So let's hit on a server. Here we go. Fantastic. Now processing. Right, okay, so I already made a wizard. Now, what I will say with a wizard is you can do everything at range, and I didn't enjoy playing as a wizard. It felt too auto-y. It felt too easy, to be honest. I want more of a challenge. So I'm going to roll a new character. And this time, I'm going to go for a warrior. Now, something else that I don't like at the moment, chums, is the fact that each of these are gender specific. So if I wanted to be a ranger, I have to play as a female character. Not a biggie, but if your name is nCaptainSteve, doesn't quite roll, does it? So I was either going to go for a warrior, or a berserker, or maybe a Musa. Now, because right now I have nobody in my chat, I would have actually left the choice up to you guys to choose what I roll with. So this is the Musa. Now that last one, the Berserker, he's freaking huge. He's like the Incredible Hulk of the game. This guy's a little bit more nimble. He has a bow, which is nice for ranged, and he has a sword. The only thing is, with the wizard, with ranged, it felt a little bit easy. So I want to go with something that's up close and personal. Now this guy looks like he's going to make the whole frickin' game easy. He looks like a frickin' tank and a half. So yeah, I want a challenge. I'm going to go with a warrior. I'm going to go for the warrior. Yeah. Because when I was playing as a wizard, I didn't get hit. Hardly at all. And it just felt, I'm not going to die. I'll just carry on spamming them. And I got to level 13 within an hour. And apparently when you hit level 50, you can awaken your character and they get new skills. So that's a thing. So I'm just going to hit X on this. I'm not really bothered. You can spend hours in this tutorial. This tutorial is freaking massive. Commander Zombie! Hello there, zombie! So yeah, this is a Sunday, so this is outside of my normal No Man's Sky schedule, and I'm giving Black Desert a go. It's only 23 quid, so I thought I'd give it a quick shot. But yeah, I'm fairly happy with this guy as he is, and yeah, let's just go, let's go. Okay, happy. I don't need to change anything. Current settings will not be saved. Yes. What? I just want to freaking choose the character. I'm happy with the way he looks. Let's play the game. Okay, character creation. Oh, I'm just going to select him. I'm happy. Okay, it's going into this again. What the heck do I have to do? Right, let's just choose him a new hairstyle. Yeah. Oh, he looks fantastic. He looks epic. That's me done. Thank you very much. You can spend hours in here. Trust me, this character creation thing is massive. Yeah, I'm happy. All right, so yeah, we're good. Character creation. Yeah, we're going to go with that. Okay, so I need to put in a name. Let's go for Captain_Steve again and confirm Amundo. Yes. Go. It's already in use. Of course it is. That's my other freaking character. Right, so nCaptainSteve 1 then. Bash. Done. Yes. Just freaking play the game. Alright, here we go. I should be back to online soon. Due to some unfortunate events, we're now moving to Indiana. Wow. Indiana. Wow. That is pretty cool. Indianapolis on Thursday, and then I'm good to go. This game looks like so much fun. It does look fun. If you've been watching the videos, have you, like online type stuff? Let's just go with this guy. It does look fun, and it looks amazing. Looking at this game, it is beautiful. However, I've got quite a few critiques with this game, and probably not the same sort of critiques that other people are going to have, to be fair. But then I'm quite critical when it comes to games. Yeah, so if this was a mobile phone game, I probably would have already uninstalled it, mainly due to the amount of reading and the amount of twaddle you have to go through, because to be honest, you don't have to read everything because it gives you markers to your next missions. So yeah, and also the story isn't all that engaging. Okay, stop me if you've heard this before, which is going to be within the first 30 seconds, but you awaken not knowing your past with a little black entity whispering in your ear things that you need to do. Yeah, it's been done to death, and probably better than what it's done in this game. However, that's not why you get this game. This game is a grind fest, but it's a beautiful one, so it's quite chilled, and there is a slight element of exploration to a degree. But yeah, you're going to see a few things that I find a little bit... I don't like this intro. It feels like it's got electronic or static interference, which...
The memories
just
of the forgotten world.
You know? Slight memories, this little dude. He makes cute little buzzing noises. But other than that, I don't trust him. I don't trust him at all. Wow, that volume's loud. Right, let's just tinker with that a bit. Okay, so here we go. Yeah, and here we are. Don't forget our deal. Now, the last time I spawned as my wizard, I actually spawned inside the body of somebody else that was standing there. So I couldn't even see my character because there was a big colossal giant and my head was just sticking out of his groin. Which was... not great. I mean, look, there you go. I'm now stuck inside a Musa. Now, they could have done the spawns a little bit better at the start because you see that as a first impression. You're like, no, turn it off. Turn it off. If they couldn't even go to that level of detail, meh. And then you get a wall of text. It would have been nice to have got a nicer sort of intro that actually rolled you into the world rather than this. Yeah. So you pick up a quest. Crap. I've got to go back to work. I'll get back on this when lunch break. Cheers, Captain Steve. Well, thanks for popping by, Mr. Commander Zombie. Always welcome. Yep, so let's exit out of here. And look at this. I'm now touching up a Musa, which wasn't intended. But that's a gaming extra. Okay, right, so we head on down to here. If you press in the hat stand, it actually walks you to where you need to go. Now, I quite like that. Oh, okay. Ignore me. That was just complete arse, wasn't it? He went straight past where he needed to go. But here we go. So I'm going to talk to this guy. Normally it does. Now, this guy teleports in a bit. He ends up in a mine. I don't know how he gets there. He just teleports. And I'm fairly sure if I had a friend playing and standing by him, they'd be able to see him while I see him in the mine. It's just little things. Little things. Okay, right. So, yeah. Thank you very much. Yeah. I'll go to the ancient chamber. I'll see you in there once you've teleported, my friend. Yeah. Okay, right. So you can see that there's a blue icon above this lady's head. I've got to speak to her now as well.
You're going to entrust them with the task.
It's more of a talking simulator at the first sort of point. But then you kind of expect that when you're going through a tutorial, don't you? Ah, right. Okay. So there we are. Spoke to her. Now who do I need to speak to? Okay, that worked this time. I pressed in the hat stand, takes me over to this little goblin worker. He tells me that that's a beating heart of some kind, of a dragon. It doesn't look like a heart, doesn't even look like it's beating, but we'll take his word for it because I really can't freaking be arsed. Right, okay, now I think I need to talk to this lady because that's that mission completed, because all you needed to do is talk to somebody, which is fantastic. Lovely jubbly. She calls you a weasel. She's not the most pleasant of person. I really hope I get to murdercate her at some stage. That'd be brilliant if that happens. Right, okay, so there we go. Open up your inventory and use the value pack to obtain knowledge. Okay, so here we go. In there. We'll have that, I guess. Thank you. Yeah, or whatever. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so let's go into this one. Is it this one? You said infantry, but yeah, let's just claim that thing, whatever that is. 100 pearls or something. Lovely. Okay, let's go into my infantry then. Infantry is just there. Right. Is that all I needed to do? I don't know. Who knows? And then we talk to her again, I guess. Open up your inventory and use the value pack to obtain knowledge. Alright. Doesn't tell you how to actually open your inventory. Brilliant. I don't know what I just did then. Okay, infantry. No. Infantry is over there. This is what I did. So is there something that I'm missing? I can't see anything that I can claim. Am I missing anything? I don't think I am. Right, let's just talk to her again. And let's see if we can do a quest this time. It's in progress. Grave robbers. The foxes. Okay, let's go kill some foxes. Alright. Wow! That's better than the wizard. There's some foxes. Come here, you lovely little fox. You are now dead. Yeah. I just love the way that the others just stand there and do nothing. You know? Where's the frickin' AI? Why don't they attack? There you are. Have that for your lazy... Frick, that didn't get you far, did it? Ah! I'll kick you! Frickin' take a boot to the head, my little foxy friend. Yeah. And then we're killing with one of those. Yeah. Slapped to death. Brilliant. So yeah, you can kill foxes, which is lovely. Right, so summon the little grey ghost by pressing down on the D-pad. Whoops, I just kicked the hell out of some foxes. Take this, foxes, through the tree, because we don't care about collision detection in this game. Hell no! Yeah, I love the noise they make when they die. Maybe that's just a little bit weird, but okay, so let's call my little ghosty friend. Right, yeah, I finished that mission. So I like that. You can turn in the mission pretty much no matter where you are. I can see someone has just joined us. We are playing a Black Desert. Yeah, it's 23 quid on the store. I feel a lot of people are picking it up, so I thought, well, I give it a try and show it to you guys, see what you think. You can join me on my first impressions. But I tell you this, although it's a beautiful game, my first impressions are not great. Carrots on. Good afternoon, Captain. Yeah, hello there. Carrots on. Okay, right, so here we are. Warm up in progress. So warm up, what I've got to do with this one. Now that you gain knowledge about the grey foxes, it'd be easier if you defeat them. Okay, kill more grey foxes. I'm just going to genocide the whole freaking race of the grey foxes. And I'm going to start with you, while your friends just on look and do freaking nothing. These creatures are so docile and lovely, and I'm just slaughtering them in mass. I feel bad. I really do. They're lovely little creatures as well, you know? Just sits there and lets me slaughter him and his brother. They're not doing any harm to anyone. Come on. Do you play Elite Dangerous? I used to, yes. I quite enjoyed Elite Dangerous. It was a lovely game. And I hear it's coming out with a massive, great big update soon. With freighters and all sorts of stuff. So I might pick that back up, depending on how I feel. But yeah. What I'm thinking, Chums, is doing companion games with No Man's Sky. Still sticking to my No Man's Sky schedule, you know, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, but then also doing something as a little bit of extra content in between to see if I can whet people's taste buds with other stuff that I enjoy playing. Yeah, I'm hoping to find something as groundbreaking as No Man's Sky eventually, but I don't see that happening for some time. Okay, so let's run over here. It looks like my little fairy, I've chose to be tracked with a fairy rather than anything else, is going to lead me to where I need to be. So here we go, we'll talk to the soldier. And here we go, we turn in that. So what do you think of this, Garaton, or whoever's in my chat? What do you think so far? Does it look like something that would interest you? Because, to be honest... yeah, sounds like a plan, doesn't it, really? This isn't really my... I used to play a game called Dragon's Dogma by Capcom, and the level of combat in that was freaking on point. It was awesome. Such a great RPG game, but it was only solo player, but you had like these things called pawns that you could send out into the world that your friends could pick up and play with, and the pawn from playing with your friend came back with new information. It was quite a good system, but it wasn't as online as this. Now this is multiplayer online. It looks similar in graphical style and art, but the combat system is nowhere near as good or as immersing. I mean, this you just press one button or whatever, and it just doesn't feel great. And that's probably one of the best things in this game is the combat. And if I'm saying it's not great, yeah, it just doesn't feel right. I mean, I was just slaughtering a load of little grey foxes then and all sorts. There's the guy, Eden. He just teleported. We saw him just outside of the cave not so long ago, and now he's inside the cave, and he didn't pass us. We didn't see him walk in here, so I'd imagine there's two of him. Okay, right. Okay, brilliant. Done that mission. Now, I find this game terribly, terribly grindy. It's like, go kill a load of imps. Go kill a load of foxes. Go kill a load of this. And half the time, there's no real drive for you to want to do it. You sort of see the imps ignoring everybody and not really harming anyone, and then you have to slaughter them, just like the grey foxes. It just doesn't feel like you're actually doing the world a favour. It just feels like you're doing yourself a favour to get XP and gold. I just don't feel any drive to do anything in this game, because when you look at how much the actual armour costs, it costs a frickin' shed ton. I would have to kill a frickin', I don't know, a country full of frickin' grey foxes to buy a nice tunic. And yeah, I just don't get why you can't just rip the skin off a frickin' dead fox and make a tunic. Okay, Karaton, right. I used to play a lot of ESO, but Elite... That's not Elite Dangerous, is it? I'm not so sure what ESO is, but I didn't like the combat in that. Elder Scrolls Online. Got you. Yes. No, I didn't either. No, it was very... yeah... click and pointy in a way. It just doesn't feel right. It just didn't feel great. And this is the same thing. It really is. Okay, right, so let's I can just press the hat stand in. It takes me to where I want to go. So it's almost like autoplay. Apparently you can get a mobile app to go with this, and it tells you when there's new events coming out and things, which is quite nice. There's things that it does that are quite nice, and then there's things that it does that are really shite. And then you sort of merge the two together, and what you end up with is a very mediocre game. They're not lip-synced correctly. They're just so out of time. I don't know whether it's because it's available in multiple languages and this is a Korean game, but they really didn't put the effort in to re-lip-sync on the speech, which kind of disjointed slightly. Only a minor complaint, but that's one of the small things. But all the small things add up to a bigger thing, that this game just isn't finely tuned. It's not a AAA game. Well, you're not paying a AAA price, but that's a whole nother thing. You pay 23 quid for the base game, but really, in honesty, you've got to buy yourself a little creature to help you max out your character. Sorry, I've got freaking hiccups. You don't want hiccups on a live stream, do you? You know what? I might have a hiccup cure. I have a lovely cup of tea, English tea at that. Yummy. That's the stuff. Well, I timed that right for a little cutscene of a Rubik's Cube, pretty much annihilating people. Oh, and look, my little black chum has now got himself a little thing on his head. He looks like a lump of coal with red eyes. But yeah, I don't trust him. I really don't. He looks freaking evil, doesn't he? You wouldn't trust him. I wouldn't trust him with a pet hamster, yet I'm trusting him to guide me where I'm going. I occasionally pop onto Destiny 2. That's going to be free on Steam later this month, I think. I actually love Destiny, or I used to. I used to play it loads. I used to be freaking awesome at it. Oh, there I am, jumping around over in the background. Okay, right, so let's, yeah. I do like Destiny, chums, so yeah, it is good fun. And yeah, I have heard that they're going to be doing things for free and whatnot. Did I have to talk to somebody else down here? Because there's a giant big frickin' luminous arrow pointing me down here. Yeah, I've got to talk to another person. In fact, I've got to talk to the same frickin' person that I just spoke to. Alright, yeah, I've spoken to your evil Rubik's Cube. It was fantastic. I solved it within a second. Okay, so let's see what he's got. Alright, I've got to go to see a guy called Cliff. Mr. Richards. Let's go up here. Whoa! Took out a wall. See that? That wall didn't even see that coming. I had that wall nailed. Okay, so here we go. Yeah, I really did like Destiny 2. It was great fun. However, I think they may have killed off Clyde or whatever his name was, my favourite character in the game. And I'm not happy about that. No, not happy. He was pretty funny, pretty awesome. But I suppose that adds to the story, doesn't it? The story in Destiny was good. You wanted to kill the bad guys in Destiny, which is... I don't get no sense of purpose in this. This is what I mean. There's no... Alright, okay, I hate the imps. I want to take out all imps. No, they haven't done anything to anyone or bothered anyone. It's like this little bush guy here. Apparently, I have to kill him. You look, see there? Defeat young tree spirits. There's one standing at my feet right now. Not doing any harm to anyone. Just playing in the grass. Dead. Take this. This is my shield. My shield wants to make love to your face. Here you are. Yeah. Take that, you. Bush creature. Yeah, minding your own business, was you? Well, I put pay to that. NCaptainSteve, hero of the grass. You see what I'm saying? It just doesn't feel... It doesn't feel good killing these creatures. In fact, I feel like a complete turd killing these creatures because they're so lovely and that they were ignoring everybody until I come along with my big frickin' sword and shield and say, yeah, have that around your head. And I'm not giving you a paracetamol for that. You're going to have to find your own strategy. But yeah, just completely carving my way through this land of defenseless, lovely creatures. I'm now killing the grey wolf. Just because it sat there and did nothing. And because I got a mission to do so. For no apparent reason. You know, if somebody came over to you, oh, Mr. Captain Steve, a grey wolf has killed Timmy, my only son and my heir. Then you're like, right, those grey wolves are going to freaking get it. Where are they? Where's the remains of Timmy? And then, yeah, I'd be all over this. But no, there's no mention of that. These grey wolves, look, I've just killed one of their kin. And they're just sitting there. Yeah, you know what? We didn't like him anyway. It just doesn't make sense. It just feels so freaking empty. Okay, I don't think anybody was pleased about them killing off. No, I don't think so. No, that was a bit of a shite. But this, I am the shite in this game. I'm just going around just slaughtering poor little defenseless creatures. So yeah, as you can see, chums, I am not really overly sold on this game. Although it looks freaking phenomenally beautiful. I mean, look at the tree models in the background there. They look great. So yeah, see, I've killed like what 6 of these grey wolves now. Yeah, I just dodged you for no reason. I didn't even mean to do that. Take this and that. Yeah, that's what you get for sitting there minding your own business. And you, what do you just saw what I did to your friend there. You know, at least come at me. And you, bush guy. Oh my god, bush guy. Take that, you. And you, grey wolf. Yeah, I came up behind you. That was me with my big trusty sword. Yeah, you're dead. And another bush guy. Yeah, add that to my collection of bush freaking people. Yeah, you're dead. And I've got to kill another one of these. You get the idea, chums. This game is all about just killing off the wildlife. Just for the sheer fun of killing the wildlife. And yeah, there we go. Oh, I've got 2 on me now, chums. Or whatever shall I do? These horrible wolfy creatures are going to take me out. No, they really aren't. It's no freaking challenge. None. Okay, right. Okay, travelling light. Open your infantry. And yeah, I've always tried doing that. That really didn't work out too well for me. Okay, I'm going to call the little ghost guy. Hello. Let's turn in this mission. Quest. There you are. Done. Right. Brilliant. Lovely jubbly. Done that. Right. Okay, so it says here obtain knowledge. Now I did see knowledge somewhere in here. I'm fairly sure I did anyway. There's knowledge. And right. There's nothing flashing at me or saying, you know, retain this or whatever. I have no idea. Alright, okay, well we'll leave that mission anyway. Okay, right, so that's that done, isn't it? Okay, so yeah, I think you kind of get the idea. Let's just go frickin' explore. Let's sod the missions. Let's go and have a look how nice this this world looks out here, shall we, chums? So let's just keep walking this way. Let's see if we come across a real horrible, nasty monster that's going to tear my face off, because I feel I deserve it. Alright, so let's go this way. Hello, big bush people. I just murdered all of your children back up there, just because I had a mission telling me to. But you seem to, like, just ignore me anyway. Oh, look, there's a giant castle here. Never been here before. These are the imps. Now, the imps, I get a mission later to kill 50 of these guys. I'm standing right in the middle of imp territory right now. Do they care? Not a frickin' jot. But yeah, I have to kill 50 of them, and they don't even fight back. And yeah, not fun. Yeah, so let's just go this way. Right, okay, Caraton, gotta go and do some household chores. No doubt I'll catch you later. Alright there, Caraton. Yeah. So, before you go, Mr. Caraton, if you've got a sec, what do you think of this? Do you think you'll be picking it up? Yeah, I doubt. Oh, something actually freaking hit me, but that's because I pulled my sword out. But yeah, let's go over here. Let's go over here. I mean, this game does look wonderful, but there really just isn't enough going on for me. I mean, look at them. They're not bothered about me. They're just foraging in the grass. They've got some lovely weapons that they've got in their hands, but do they care? No. I'm going to look for something big, and I'm going to see if I can die. Come on, big creatures. There's got to be a big creature somewhere around here. La 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 la. Let's go find myself something to kill myself. Oh, look at this. This is a lovely part of the world, isn't it? We've got ourselves like a little rivery pond. Nice. Let's see if I can drown. Nope, I can frickin' swim. Okay, right, well that's a turn up for the books, and I can dive. Oh nice, there's fishies down here. Now you can swim in this game later, Chums, which is cool. So the world itself is actually really, really nice. It's just what they've put in it. The actual gameplay and the mechanics just feels just so cack. You know? You need to have some proper reason to go kill these frickin' things, you know? No way. I've got enough online games to play with Elite and No Man's Sky. Well, nice one, Carroton. Yeah, I kind of feel the same way. And now I feel like I've been robbed of 23 of my English pounds that I worked fairly hard to get. So, yeah, bit of a shite, really. I have bought another game, though, Chums, for £12 today. And it's called Robinson, The Journey. And it's sort of like you crash land on like a dinosaur-ridden world, and it's all in VR. It looks really, really good from what I've seen online. But then again, this looked really, really good from what I saw online, and it feels like I've been sold a damn squib. Because look, I'm just running past all these guys without a care in the world. I could just murder one if I wanted. The others wouldn't get upset. Yeah, it's bizarre. Look, I'm going to smash their beloved statue. And with it, I'm going to knock out their freaking master. And they're not going to do nothing about it. Well, this one will, because he was standing in the way. But look, I'm going to murder him. Right. Successfully murdered. Almost. You're murdered. Right. Anybody else want some? No. No, they don't. They're just going to stand there and do nothing. Frickin' bizarre. If you brought it on Steam, you might be able to return it and get your hard-earned money back. Sadly, this is PlayStation. This is PlayStation 4. It looks like a PC game, doesn't it? It is actually beautiful. But this is a PS4 game. It is out on PC, Xbox, and pretty much every other console going, I believe. Apart from the good old Switch, which is about as good as a doorstop when it comes to cross-porting games. But other than that, I mean, Zelda Breath of the Wild is freaking out there. It's amazing, that game. Right, okay, so let's just wander off over here. It'd be nice if Nintendo stopped making consoles, in my own opinion, and just started making games for all platforms, because I'd love to play Zelda Breath of the Wild on my PlayStation 4. Imagine that on PlayStation 4. It looks stunning on Switch, and Switch is about as powerful as my mobile phone. Yeah, so yeah. I've really got to go. Okay, carry on. Well, thanks for passing your comment, and thank you for dropping by. And yeah, household chores. Yeah, they're always a chore, but they've got to be done. I've got my own to do later, so I feel for you, friend. But yeah, thank you for tuning in, and thanks for your opinion on the game. So thank you. I'm in the same sort of... I needed that. I needed to hear, you know, that other people are feeling the sort of same as I am on this one, because there's so many people that are in freaking love with this game. They haven't got a bad thing to say about it. They're like all over it like a freaking rash, and I just don't understand why. I mean, it looks fantastic. Hello little creature, you look lovely. Die. Okay, that was a bit easy. I was expecting to find something evil over here, like a giant dragon, or a giant troll, or a cyclops, or something. Just anything. I mean, this is quite nice. I do like the buildings, I like the architecture, and I'm loving all the foliage. Can I kill you? Come on then, have some, you giant evil man beast with a huge handlebar moustache. You're actually freaking awesome. You, sir, are now my favourite thing I have ever seen in this game, but I haven't been in this game for long. Why can't I talk to these people, and why can't I murder them? Okay, darn. Okay, so you can't murder people like you can in pretty much other games. What do we got here? We've got a magical carpet. Let me in! I can't go in there. So what's the point in having a magical freaking carpet? I have no idea what that is. I couldn't interact with it in any way, shape or form. There's giants here. There's all sorts of people here. There's loads of lag here, which is fantastic. Right, okay. I think I've had enough of this, chums. I think I've had enough. I'm half an hour in, and I've lost the will to live. So yeah, my first impressions of this game is I really wish I didn't buy it. 100%. Wish I didn't buy it. It's not for me. Doesn't mean it's not for everyone. Maybe I haven't given it enough time, but I just don't like it. There's no sort of life there. There's no sort of kill these wolves, kill these foxes. It's just meh. You know, why? Okay, anyway, so that's that. So thank you for tuning in. I'm never going to do another Black Desert video as long as I frickin' live. And it's not like I bought the hard copy either, so I can't take this to CEX and trade it in. So yeah, it really does suck when you go and invest in a game based on other people's reviews and playthroughs and think, actually that looks really good, I want some of that. And then you play it yourself and you're like, this just feels soulless and dead. Okay, so that's my final review of it, soulless and dead, but I'm still going to give it quite a nice score because the visuals are very, very nice, and I'm sure if I had the time to invest in this game, it would actually be okay to some degree, or if I had some friends that I knew were playing it, or if you had all the classes that were listed on PC and Xbox. Like there's one called the Striker, and he looks freaking badass. So yeah, I might pick this back up when the Striker comes out, and we'll give this a relook. And next time, I think what I would do is play it for a couple of days as a Striker, and see if I can get myself to like it. Because 23 quid is a lot just to throw into freaking the abyss of nothingness. Anyway, I am chatting far too much about a game that I don't really like at this stage. So yeah, goodbye for now, and I'll see you back in the sky of No Man's Sky. Actually, I'm going to charge up my VR stuff, and I'll be right back in probably about an hour or so with the very first starting to play of Robinson The Journey. Alright, I'll see you for that. Bye-bye for now. So, you've now got a bouncing blue screen with looks like a face, doesn't it? With a little smile and the nose. And I'm going to add eyes, which are going to be videos. You can click on the eyes to watch more, or you can click on the nose to subscribe. But then again, with the video that I just put out there, that's probably not likely. But yeah, at least it was honest, which is what you're going to get from me 100% of the time. Honest game reviews, if I'm ever doing them, which mostly I stick to No Man's Sky or VR. This was an exception to the rule, and I'm sorry about how cack it was. Cheery bye!